Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Nate Anime and welcome back to the channel. I am back on the crew Motorfest. Check out another vehicle that has released with the year one pass. I know, again, it has been a while since this vehicle has come out, but I did not want to miss the opportunity to look at this vehicle, as well as some other vehicles I actually have kind of missed out on because they have came out and I was not available to record or play the game at the time. So yeah, that's just how it is at the moment, but that's the way it is. But we do have a car here today, and this car is the Ferrari 308 GTS, a very old school Ferrari. I think this is like somewhere around the 80s, I believe. Let's check here if I am right. Ooh, okay, maybe like 3 years before the 80s, but somewhere in the 1970s. It's a very classic car. Normally, you know, these type of cars, I like them when they're in like the 80s or something like that, or even like the late to early 90s. Like, that's like the best era for these type of vehicles. But like I said before, this vehicle is part of the year one pass, so if you don't have the year one pass, you won't be able to get this vehicle early. It will eventually come out for every player who's playing the game, but if you get the year one pass, you get it early. So I think this vehicle will be available, I think, about a month from now, or maybe like 3 or 2 weeks from now, when this vehicle came out. So you'll get this vehicle eventually, but you won't get it, you know, early access like I can and so many others, which honestly, I mean, you might as well buy the year one pass. I think it's in like the gold edition bundle or something like that, so it's worth it. You get the cars early and you don't have to wait so long for cars to come out. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, this is the Ferrari 308 GTS. Let's take it for a spin. Ooh, sounds pretty good. Let's take a look at the interior here as we drive around. Ooh, yes. See, I miss interiors like this, like a nice old school interior. I like these type of interiors. But yeah, no crazy stuff, just a regular, you know, speedometer, steering wheel. I don't even think this car even has a radio. Oh wait, it does. Okay, I see it on the right hand side there. It does have a radio, but this is what cars had in the 1970s. That's kind of crazy, but this car is pretty cool. It sounds awesome. I am familiar with this car, but I don't think it's a car I've, like, you know, done any like research on, or a car I've, like, you know, been like a big fan of. But it is a nice car though. Now this is an older Ferrari, so maybe Ferrari might not give a damn if older Ferraris are customized, even though they have kind of shown in the past that they do care for certain old Ferraris, but not all of them. They haven't said anything about all of them, but this vehicle right here we can customize, and I don't think these are official parts. This is the hood right here. We can get this little black part, and then that's about it. No little carbon bits or anything like that. So I mean, I wouldn't want any carbon bits on a car this old anyway, so I don't mind. You know, I might actually go for this little black bit right here. That looks pretty clean. Okay, front bumper. Let's see what type of options we're given. We're only given 6. I can only assume if we do like some more races and stuff like that, we'll eventually unlock, you know, more parts or more bumpers, or, you know, do some treasure hunts and stuff. We can get more body kits and stuff for this vehicle. So far, it's not looking bad. Again, I might actually go with the little black part. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, that has the little black part. Okay, this gives it a bit of a splitter in the front. Okay, that cleans up the black. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep the black part on. Why not? It looks okay. We can wide body it. Well, I will admit, this wide body is way better than the S14. Miles better, actually. My God. This actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, we can stick with the regular or we can wide body it just a little bit. This gives us the wide body with the screws in it, which kind of look a little bit crappy, if I may be honest. But this is a much more cleaner look, so we'll do that. I wish I had this part for the S14. I think it would have looked miles better with something a little bit more cleaner like that. Might actually keep the rims the same. They look pretty good as they are right now, the little Ferrari rims, but let's check them out though. See if there's anything that looks good with this. The one thing, see, I like the wheels. I really do like the wheels that we're given, the choices that we're given, but when it comes to painting them, that's really my only problem. You know, let us, you know, matte color the wheels or something. Like, come on. Like, every other racing game is doing that. I don't know why we can't seem to get at least, or at the very least, a matte colored choice for the wheels. It's just weird. I do like the black though. And then we got the rear fender again. You know, you got the normal stock fender, you got the fender with the weird bolts on it, and then you have the cleaner wide fender on the back, which looks really good, so we'll be applying that. And then it comes with a wing. Huh, how's that gonna work? Oh, like a roof. Okay, I was about to say. I was like, wow, really? We're actually getting spoilers on this car, but it's actually just like it's a roof spoiler. It's not like an actual big spoiler, a big wing on the back. I was about to say, because I don't think that would have fit this car at all in any way. Maybe as a drift car or something, but I don't know. And then, okay, so this is really more like a roof option more than a wing option. See, I would like to have the spoiler or the roof wing as black and the roof as red, but there is no such option. I mean, we can get it as black, but you can only get it all red or have the roof as black and the spoiler as red, so you can't really get the combination I want, unfortunately. Yeah, we can go for this. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. Well, like, it kind of modernizes it. Actually makes it, kind of gives it like taillights to a much I think like a much newer Ferrari, if I'm right. Yeah, I kind of like this back bumper right here. It looks pretty good. We'll be adding that on. And then we have the interior. Honestly, I might actually just keep that the same, or maybe I might paint it gray. Gray's not too bad. Let's see what we got here. It doesn't look too bad. And then the material, we can't really do much to the dash. It is an older classic car, so I expect that. But yeah, not too bad at all. And this is our Ferrari 308. Not bad at all. Now let's check some of the liveries. Now obviously I don't expect to find any Itasha liveries whatsoever. I'm gonna look for the liveries anyway. If I see a livery that I like, I might add it, but if I don't, I'll just choose a color for this vehicle and we'll move on to the performance. Okay, yeah, we got the Panda Truino livery on here, the AEA6 livery, which I wonder, since they have Toyota in the game now, will we be getting the AEA6? Will we be getting the GT86? Will we be getting the GR86? I'm really wondering that, because I mean, we have Toyota in the game. I hope they use that license, you know, to push Toyota to allow them to add the AEA6 into this game, because I think it would work really well, especially in this game. Okay, I kind of like this one right here, this livery with just the plain white line straight through it. Not too bad. I like that, so we're gonna add that onto the car. And then I think I'm going to change the color of the car before we get out of here. So these are some of the official colors that came with this vehicle. We can actually paint this yellow, which actually doesn't look too bad. You know what? Let me see. The blue's not too bad and the white's just plain. You know, I think I might go for the yellow. Yeah, I'm going to go for the yellow with this vehicle. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Now, I'm gonna go and customize this vehicle. This is a Street Tier 1 vehicle, so don't really expect this vehicle to be breaking any records. Probably will end up being like the S14. Probably won't be able to get this thing over 190. But yeah, I'm gonna go and upgrade this vehicle with some 600 parts, and we can then take it out to the streets and see how this thing performs. Alright, we are out here. Let's get the first startup with the vehicle after it has been completely upgraded. Ooh, and we get the pop-up headlights. I forgot about that. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. Oof, I love the exhaust sound on this vehicle. Oh, this thing sounds so good. But yep, this is another vehicle that's brand new in the game for the Crew series. Not in the Crew 2 or in the Crew 1. This is a brand new vehicle. And it is nice seeing brand new vehicles like this being added to the game. It just sounds so good, especially when I let off the throttle. Ooh, that sounds so good. Let's get this onto the highway here. I want to see how fast we can take this vehicle. Alright, so now we're on the highway. Let's get into a much straighter position here. I wish, you know, I could look at the map without having to go like into the map settings to actually see where I am. That's like one feature they took away that was in the Crew 2, where you can actually like expand the map like over to your right hand side. You can actually like push the up button, I believe, and it can actually expand the map so you can see a little bit farther ahead of you map wise. But for some strange reason they've taken that out of the game. I don't know, there's a lot of features in the Crew Motorfest that were really good features in the Crew 2, and they just decided to just say nah and scrap them all. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Maybe they'll add them later on, but it is a little bit frustrating when you have good features that were good and there was nothing wrong with them in the first place, and you completely get rid of them when you get the new game out. So I don't know, it's weird. I hope we don't get that type of thing with like Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Anyways though, let's start off the launch here. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so important thing to note here is a Street Tier 1 vehicle. So we're not going to be hitting any crazy speeds, like 240 or something like that. The most I expect from this vehicle is maybe around 170, which I said it the last time. I said it the last time with the S14. But this car though, I do think we're going to be seeing speeds no more than like 170 or something like that. Here we are. Here's a much straighter highway. But yeah, we're doing pretty good for a second though. We were like around maybe 151. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're at 160 so far. Heading into 170. Alright. Better than I thought. Much better than I thought. Can we do 180? We seem to be sitting around 177. Let's see. With a shot of NOS, we can probably get at least to 180. Let me see here. I want to get into like a really straight stretch of road here. Okay. Well, this one's gonna curve. Even just driving this car a while ago, this car felt a little bit more tighter than the S14. In fact, it felt a little bit more tighter than a lot of the cars in the game so far. At least in the Street Tier 1 class anyway. Alright, we're in a much straighter position now. Let's put the hammer down here. Okay, so with NOS, you can get around 190. And that's it. Without NOS, you're sitting around 177 to 178. with this vehicle. So yeah, again, it is a street tier 1 vehicle, which I don't know, the whole like splitting it up thing, I mean, I get it. Like, some of these cars are like really old, like the example I gave in the first video, which is, you know, a Mazda MX-5 shouldn't be keeping up with a Lamborghini Huracan unless it has an engine upgrade, which this game does not allow. So with that being said, it makes sense for them to not be as fast as a Lamborghini Huracan, but still, it's just, I wish they were all, you know, just put together into one group like it was back in the Crew 2. I don't know. Anyway, so let's take this vehicle into a race, and I can give you some more feedback on how this car drives. Alright, here we are in a race. Let's see how this car performs, eh? Alright, first race with the 308. Now, again, like I said before, this car does feel a little bit more tighter, although it is a little bit more slippery, a little bit more slidier. It does seem. I think I just need to kind of get comfortable with the car first, because, you know, you always need to like get comfortable with the car, like a brand new car, before you can actually like start mastering it and figuring it out. Like, even with the S14, like, I now understand the car a little bit better after driving it in a couple of more races compared to when I first started driving it. So it's a little bit easier to understand. But yeah, I just need to get a little bit more used to this vehicle, and I should be able to get this vehicle down. The car is a little bit more slidier. What I have done is I've actually kind of raised the difficulties a little bit. The problem I've been having with this game is, you know, I'm trying to make this game as difficult as possible, but even at the end of the day, like, I'm still, you know, dominating the competition. And the thing I really don't want to do is touch the difficulty that affects the AI, because if you don't know, the AI in this game are relentless. Okay, like, they are insane. It's kind of crazy, actually, how, you know, insane they are. Like, they just, like, the rubber banding is just wild. Like, there is no chill with them. Like, they're always on you, and if you so much as like spin out or screw up, like, you're not going to win the race unless you restart and try it all over again without hitting the walls or stuff like that. So that's the one downside about actually like raising the difficulty with the AI. Like, I don't mind a challenge, but when it's, you know, an unfair advantage, which at this point, if you raise the AI in this game, it will become a very unfair advantage at that point. It starts becoming a little bit more annoying. Like, even Forza Horizon's AI has a bit of chill, even though they too do get a little bit annoying. But yeah, that's what I did. So I basically turned off the assists, the drift assist, which apparently if you turn off the drift assist, you actually drift a little bit better with non-drifting cars. So I found that to be very interesting. I don't know why that is. Maybe that assist really only worked for drift cars. I don't know, but for non-drift cars, I don't know, it seems like it makes the car drift a little bit easier. But yep, that's the first race with the 308. Not bad. Let's head over to another one. We did good in the first race, and you know, it's kind of unfortunate. We are just going to come in first place regardless, because I mean, I can't really get the AI to act, you know, like more aggressive without completely dominating like the race. Like, I want them to be challenging, but I don't want them to push me out the way and like hang me up to dry or something. I want to be like, you know, like head to head maybe, but you know, it's just the AI is just a slight bit unbalanced. I don't get it. I really don't. Cause I don't even think it was even this unbalanced in the Crew 2. In fact, the AI in the Crew 2 was actually pretty solid. I had no complaints with it whatsoever. They were challenging when they were supposed to be, and they were easy when they were supposed to be. And I really have no complaints about how it was in the crew 2, but their crew Motorfest, my god. Like I said, I'm just scared to even try to hit the AI. Maybe in the next video on the crew Motorfest, I'll try boosting up the AI difficulty again and see if I can get used to it, but it's going to be really hard to get used to that. I don't know if this car would be good, you know, as a good car for the Grand Race, but I mean, it's not too bad though. But yeah, hopefully in the future they do actually add some other type of online game mode that involves racing, like maybe with a much smaller group of people. Like, don't get me wrong, like I like the Grand Race, but sometimes, you know, you just want like a normal-ish type of race, you know, because you really can't race when you have a crew, which is a little bit unfortunate. I mean, you have co-op, but you can't really, you know, go up against like your friends or anything. You can only, you know, co-op with them, and that's it. You know, there's just a lot of like minor things that I'm pretty sure they're going to like improve as time goes on, but you know, I just feel like some of that stuff should have been in the game at launch. I mean, I still enjoyed the game, but it's just a lot of like little small nitpicky type of things that just should have been in the game from day one personally, but it is what it is. I mean, you had all the stuff right there in the crew 2. All you had to do was port it over to the crew Motorfest personally, but yeah, that is a second race with the Ferrari 308. A very nice vehicle. Actually really good looking. I like it. I like the way it performs. I like the way it sounds. It's a really cool vehicle. So if you want this vehicle at least early anyways, get the year 1 pass. You get it earlier than anybody else who did not purchase the year 1 pass. Or if you still want this car but don't want to purchase the year 1 pass, just wait maybe about 3 or 2 weeks and this vehicle will be available to purchase eventually. But yeah, anyway, so this is the Ferrari 308 on the crew Motorfest. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. But that's all the time I have for today in this video. I hope you guys are having a great day out there. I know I am. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.